It was a Saturday I'll never forget. I was raised by my uncle and aunt in Trinidad, and they went out on the field and they were taking so long to come back, and I decided to go and cook some soup in a pressure cooker. Yellow split pea soup with beef and chicken foot, and I took the weight off that keeps the steam in. I took it off, not knowing, and everything went into the ceiling. So that was my first meal at the age of 9. And I've been cooking since that.
Hey guys, I'm Caroline Shin, and this is Cooking with Granny. Today we have Caribbean grandma Louisa Greer from the two-island nation of Trinidad and Tobago. And what we're making today is hot sauce. It bursts with scorching Caribbean hot peppers.
These are really hot and spicy.
And a couple special ingredients that we are so lucky to have Louisa share with us.
I need a lot of red peppers. Wow, you see what I'm telling you now? Wow.
Woo!
Thank you. You come across more of the people that you're familiar with in Brooklyn, like Caribbean lifestyle. I usually don't wear gloves all the time, but I'll advise you to.
I feel like I'm getting ready for surgery.
It's a form of surgery. So my first step, pull that little stem off, that it doesn't get up in your eyes. Wash them because they have a tendency to have sand inside of the grooves. I love to put bell peppers to get some color and also to help tone that heat down and add flavor. We have pimento peppers and Mexican peppers. This is the chocho.
This is one of the secret ingredients. It has a crunchiness of pear. It's not that sweet.
This is pickled mangoes. They smell so good. Smell like.
Oh my god, yeah. Because it's been pickled, it kind of disintegrates very quickly.
Right. Here we have the lime. Cut this in little cubes. Keep the peel
peel.
on the lime. It actually tastes really good in the hot sauce. Here we have onions. And here we have the garlic. To make the hot sauce, you need a lot of garlic. This is when it's freshly done. Grandma making hot sauce.
Why?
Because your grandma makes one of the best hot sauces, and I really want to learn it.
What?
It's too much.
You're gonna eat that whole bowl? There's so many different ways of calling your grandma grandma. I call my grandma Granny. What do you like to be called?
My grandkids call me grandma or granny,
Okay.
which I enjoy. My main thing for coming to America was to take care of my kids. When I left and came out to the States, my last kid was 5 years old. It was a Caribbean thing when you come. Everybody knew the papers that have all the housekeeping jobs, the babysitting jobs.
You were sending that money home?
All of that money went back to my kids. Give them what they needed, buy their clothes, provided their books to school. You don't need water to be in here. It's all about vinegar. The onions going in.
Like I'm smelling onion plus the spicy peppers. I'm feeling it up my nose. I'm starting to feel it.
And I'm enjoying it. So like you see, it's a lot of onions, but at the same time, it's what you need. Please uncover my pot for me, please.
It almost looks like mashed potatoes, but it's not.
Then we have the chocho.
The chocho.
I forget to mention, I like putting a few pickled dills inside there. And we're gonna add the garlic.
The aroma is just really transforming here too, because before it was getting almost a little like teary-eyed for me.
With a combination of different ingredients, it minimizes the burning effect for now. So it's not that
Yeah,
smooth.
it's really not that smooth.
Right.
And you're
That's
right.
how I
it
like
does.
it.
It has a graininess to it, almost like the sand and beach.
Right, so we combine this with the onions. As you can see, it's gonna change color soon. Because now you have green and white in there.
When did you make your first hot sauce?
At 18, I made my first batch of hot sauce, which I gave to my friends and I sold some of it. Here we go with the mangoes.
Who taught you to make it?
I wasn't taught. I watched my mom do everything. I keep everything in my computer system, which is my brain. So now I'm gonna add this. We have the orange bell peppers. And here we go with the colors. Look at that. My childhood had little ups and downs, not being with my mom. My uncle was more a father to me. Seeing that my mom wasn't in the financial situation as he was, so that was the main focus of having him raise me, he and his wife.
How was your relationship with the uncle's wife?
It was rough at times. I'll get hurt in ways that I wasn't supposed to get hurt physically. Like my head would be pushed into the wall. I think that's the reason why I'm the person I am today. You know, strong-headed, always willing to help. You know, because I know how it feels like to be hurt. It smells like something to be eaten. Now, I'm going to prepare you for the highlight of the hot sauce. You need to put your goggles on. Yeah, to protect your eyes.
Okay. I am prepared to do some pepper surgery. Got my surgical gloves, got my goggles. Okay.
Okay, what I do sometimes for my own safety, because sometimes the peppers, they have like little cracks in them. I actually grease my hand with a little oil. So we just take these and stick them in there. This is 135 peppers I have here, believe it or not.
Well, I'm glad you're covering that. Oh, wow. Whoa. I am so glad I have these goggles on.
This is Grandma's kitchen. We don't let anything go to waste. Okay. Wow.
Oh, wow.
I like having the little chunks of onion in there. If they get too chunky, I could always stick it in the blender when the pepper is done and get them a little more mushy, you know. Here we go. Still could do it some more. It has a lot of body in it, right?
Yeah. Kind of heavy to...
Yeah, to turn. We have to put salt too.
Oh my god. Can you taste it? Can you taste it too? Oh my god! It tastes really good, but my throat right now, because it was already burning from all that aroma of cooking before. But, whoa.
Oh, okay, this is the wet towel to protect people's in the house. This has to simmer for about 2 to 3 hours after you bring it to a boil. So you're gonna lower the stove down very low and leave it there to simmer for 2-3 hours.
Do you remember the date that you first came to America?
It was February 1990.
Tell me the first time you went back home.
Wow. The first time that I went back home was 7 years after that, 1997. It was really, really exhilarating. And then when I saw my kids, it was a little everything. It was joy, sadness, guilt. A kid grew a lot in 7 years. And my kids grew. It was really hard. I don't think I want to get old and stay here.
You think you'll go back to Trinidad and Tobago?
I don't think I know I will. I won't turn my back on America because I made a foundation here. There's still opportunities here for my grandkids and probably my great-grandkids, you know, education-wise. And that's important. This is the final product that we have here. It's brought back to room temperature because you can't put the final touches into it while it's hot. We're going to leave some of the product like this. And then we're going to have some toned down with the French mustard.
There are two different hot sauces.
Yeah, you want to have
make.
two different tastes. Ooh, look at that, Caroline. Getting all the chunky food in there. So I'm going to pour it in. You don't
Whoa,
You don't want it to get into your eyes.
You don't want hot sauce splatter.
I like to put a little oil in. A little bit in here. Use just a plastic if possible or wooden spatula. To top it off, We're gonna put a few of these gooseberries. They're gonna actually marinate inside there and taking that hot flavor from the hot sauce. You see? So you have this finished, this chunky one, and then you got this one. But I'm gonna taste it to see if it needs a little more salt. And yeah, okay. Oh.
Oh my god, that's a really
You
big
put it in your
drop.
mouth.
Oh my god, that is big.
Just do it.
Okay. Pressured by grandma. All right.
It's gonna be nice.
Okay.
You're gonna do it, and then it's gonna hurt a little, and then it's gonna taste really good.
I feel like this is how lots of bad things start.
No. I'm happy, man.
Oh wow. Woo! Woo! You can feel it on every taste bud, like on every bump of that tongue that you have. It's like alive and like
It's not gonna last long. It's gonna just
like
be
stings.
there.
I'm a little sweaty right now. But it's so flavorful. You get the kind of like that mildness of the onions. You get the pungentness of the garlic. It's so good. The lime gives it that citrus kick.
Yep.
Can Jediah eat it?
He likes hot sauce.
Can he?
But we don't
so he
allow
can-
him to eat too much because he'll be like, it's hot. It's hot. Grandma, it's hot. I want water. He likes water, you know.
Want to know where we got the Scotch bonnets? Check out Grandma Louisa's grocery tour of Caribbean Brooklyn, or these other grandmas' fascinating recipes and stories. Please subscribe, like, and share, and stay tuned for more deliciousness on Cooking with Granny.